Hello, I'm Rick.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the weekly roundup of theme park news. Let's talk about it. Merry Christmas to everyone, as all of the theme park holiday celebrations have begun, except for Epcot. The Festival of the Holidays start on November 26th for them, but otherwise, happy holidays, everyone. Universal's, SeaWorld's, and Busch Gardens holiday celebration goes until January 2nd. Disney World ends on, December 30th?
Yes.
And then Legoland, Florida, ends it on December 31st. There we go. That's all the holidays. You've got time. You've got time to celebrate, guys. So as I mentioned, Epcot doesn't start their Festival of the Holidays, their Christmas celebration, until November 26th. But Disney has released the full lineup of narrators for the Candlelight Processional. I'll leave a link to it, or I'll leave a list in the description box. Nothing really jumped out at me.
No Kurt Russell this year?
No Kurt Russell. I mean, maybe Pat Sajak, but he is no Kurt Russell. If Kurt Russell was doing it, we'd be back for sure. Yeah.
Universal Orlando is again offering its Military Freedom Pass. The pass costs $199 per adult and includes admission to Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure through December 31st, 2022. A 3-park pass with the additional option of visiting Volcano Bay is available for $234.99 per adult. The pass does not have blackout dates and can be purchased through December 27, 2022.
The pass is only available to members of the military and their spouses, active and retired. Universal is also offering military discounts on hotels and resort rooms. The Military Freedom Pass can only be purchased at authorized military ticket and travel offices with valid ID. So that was just a quick overview of the Military Freedom Pass. For details and more information, visit universalorlando.com/military. Just down the road from Universal Studios is Orlando's Icon Park, and the Santa Workshop Experience has returned there for this holiday season.
It's available through December 24th. Visitors will be able to meet Santa as well as take holiday photos with him. As a bonus, children who participate in this Santa Workshop Experience will get a free ride on Icon Park's 40-foot observation wheel. Any visitors accompanying the child will receive a 50% discount on their tickets to the wheel.
Reservations for the Santa Workshop Experience can be made online. And now on to the business news. Disney's Parks Division has reported $5.5 billion in revenue for their fourth quarter.
Wow.
Like $3 of that is me buying paper masks, but that's a different story.
Wait, you've done that several times, so that's probably like $12.
Yeah, there you go. The division also reported a profit of $640 million, up from the $945 million loss in the fourth quarter of 2020. The boost at the park was driven by increased guest spending. Per capita, spending at Disney World was up 30% over pre-pandemic levels. Last month, Disney introduced Disney Genie Plus. Disney CEO Bob Chapek says the majority of Genie and Genie Plus users have said it improves their overall park experience. You know, sometimes when I do these weekly roundups, I really would want to do it as Norm Macdonald doing the weekend update on Saturday Night Live. I just never do. I think that segment would have played well as Norm Macdonald doing it.
Yeah. So Cirque du Soleil has their new show Drawn to Life. It begins, November 18th?
Did you say Circus Olay?
No, Cirque du Soleil.
That's why I have you do it, because you know I say Circus Olay. You don't get it, do you?
No, I get it.
Performers, I don't know if it was acrobatic performers or bullfighters or whatever, after they did a little something, they would go, Olay!
I know what you're referring to.
So,
It's,
who else likes Circus Olay?
I don't know, that joke just plays a little flat for me.
Again, I am not Norm Macdonald.
Exactly. The show is billed as a love letter to the art of Disney animation. The story centers on a young girl whose journey unfolds in 10 acts that feature music, animation, and acrobatic performances.
Thank you very much for that very fine forensic analysis of the show.
Okay, Titanic.
That's why I had you do that one. A little more serious.
It's very serious.
Yes, I'm a little more funny.
Oh.
That's questionable. Yeah. And now on to You Be Trippin'. Very nice intro we had for that segment. I'm not going to say too much about last week's Rix road trip video. I'm just going to let you enjoy this clip. That gator moved. He is right in front of me. See that, guys? I tried to get a shot with the GoPro. We'll see if that turned out or not. Now, go watch the entire video, see if any incidents occurred. Some potential for some incidents there.
Yeah, your mom yelled at you for that, by the way.
I did.
You got in trouble by your mama.
But regardless, go to Rix Road Trip, click that subscribe button, and all types of Florida fun to be had on that channel.
Absolutely. Make your own Florida bucket list.
Before we move on to questions and answers, we have some new Flixsters to welcome to the channel this week. Nikki, do the honors.
All right. So, Nikki Rockstars, Dawn and Lisa, Sister Squad. I met them actually kind of near, was it Mythos?
Yes, during the live stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, they are the sweetest people. Oh my gosh, the two sisters. I hope my two daughters grow up just like them.
Well, and now they're Nikki
awesome.
Rockstars on the
Yay,
channel.
thanks guys. All right, and then we have an executive producer, Robert Adamek?
That's what I say.
I hope so.
Adamek. Robert Adamek.
Adamek. All right. And then we have a producer, Christine Rogers, Tanner and Heather Cole, and Brian Fosho.
Mm-hmm.
For
show. He is the He is the new producer.
That's awesome. And we also have a supporter with Deanna Waltman.
Thank you so much for that, Nikki.
Thank you, and thanks for joining the team.
Before we get to questions and answers, this is off script.
Oh, no.
I know we didn't mention something in the news that was kind of touchy, a little bit of sad news.
Oh, no, I know.
I'll let you handle it.
Okay, we found out Winter, who was at the Clearwater Aquarium, was, I guess, sick for a little bit, and she passed away.
Yeah, so Winter, from the movie, Dolphin Tail, she had that tail, the prosthetic tail added so she could swim and stuff, so... She did get a little sick and passed away from her illness. So
yeah,
very sad. And we actually know some of the
I'm sorry, try not to cry.
It's okay, Nikki. We know some of the people who work over there at the aquarium.
We do.
They reached out to us during the pandemic. You sent them some winter masks and stuff that the face coverings.
Yeah, the iron-on.
Yeah.
For it.
So very very sad, and our hearts go out to. The team members who work over there at the aquarium who work so close with Winter.
Yeah.
And we're back. Nikki has collected herself, ready for the questions and answers.
My tears. You hit me.
I sprung that on you.
Blindsided me with that.
I couldn't go without mentioning that. I was unsure about, but I think I had to mention that. So.
Yeah.
All right, on to questions and answers.
Okay.
You guys had the questions. Nikki, I, and the comment box will have the answers.
Exactly.
This is a teamwork here, guys. It's team effort.
Definitely. All right. The first one is from, good. They put in there how to pronounce it phonetically. Okay. So Roisin. And I'm from Ireland. We'll be coming over to Orlando on December 27th. And we are also unbelievably excited. We've never spent New Year's there. So we're looking for some recommendations on what park to spend it in and for some amazing fireworks.
Okay, so when it comes to fireworks, no one, I don't think, beats Disney World.
Yeah.
Specifically the Magic Kingdom.
Yes, 100%.
Universal doesn't have a big old grand
Nope.
fireworks. Not at Islands of Adventure or Studios.
Right.
We'll see what happens at Epic Universe, though.
Yeah, maybe something will.
But if I had to recommend one of the theme parks for fireworks, it would be the Magic Kingdom at Disney World.
Absolutely.
You agree?
Yeah. Now, if you can't get a reservation, there are some cool places that you can go to,
Around the area?
Around the area to see them and to celebrate. So, yeah.
Okay. And as far as they specifically mentioned the theme parks, but in Orlando, I think Cranes Roost,
Cranes Roost Park.
Yeah, in Altamont Springs, they usually do a pretty cool fireworks display.
Yeah.
But as far as a theme park is concerned, I would say Magic Kingdom, and then probably if they're doing Harmonious, that's a pretty cool little show.
It is.
So.
Yeah. I would agree. All right, next one is from Tracy Honick. My 29-year-old daughter and I are going to be staying at Universal. Studios on February 10th through the 12th. We're getting a 2-day 2-park tickets for Friday and Saturday. And I'm wondering if the crowd levels will be such that it'll be worth it to stay at Lowe's Royal Pacific to get the Express Unlimited passes, or stay at the next lower level resort and not use Express.
And they're staying with February 10th through 12th.
Yep.
And Mardi Gras starts February 5th.
Yes, it does.
So that is something that's happening during the time frame you're there. So that would increase maybe the crowd levels a bit, since Mardi Gras will be going on.
Yeah, within the first week.
Well, here's the thing about Express passes, because that's in February. Keep in mind, now, if you buy the Express Pass separately, like if you're on one of the lower level hotels and you buy Express Passes, you will not get Hagrid's because they don't offer Express. You won't get Velocicoaster because they don't offer Express. And the Mummy will be down then for a rehab.
Right.
So there's 3 major rides that you're not going to get. So I would lean towards staying at the Premier Hotels, Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, or Royal Pacific to get the Express passes.
Okay. Usually with Mardi Gras going on too, it's the weekends that are the busiest. Usually during the week in February, it's not too bad.
Right.
But it's just hard to predict now because of international travel and pent up demand.
Yeah.
And,
that might skew the traveling patterns.
Exactly. So, I mean, we can give you, a prediction, but who knows this next coming year.
Yeah.
Really.
Normally, I would say February would be slower, but that is in the Mardi Gras time frame.
Right. So check Orlando Informer as well. They have a decent crowd calendar, and I'm sure they're updating it, based on predictions and things like that.
But for anyone watching who is considering purchasing the Express passes, keep in mind that in January, when the Mummy goes down for that refurb, 3 major attractions you can't get with the Express now.
Right, and Shrek won't not that you would express Shrek, but that's also not going to be another ride that won't be available.
Yeah.
Or an attraction.
So the best thing to do, though, is that the VIP tours, because then you can express Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. Consider that as well.
Yeah, at least for one day.
But I would lean towards getting the hotel room that gave you the free Express passes.
Okay. All right, next one is from Adam. We are going to Orlando in April and we'll be spending one night at Portofino Bay. Is it okay for us to drop off our luggage and collect our express passes at 7 a.m. in order to get in at Rope Drop?
Okay, I might need some help with this one in the comment section. For sure, you can drop off your luggage. That's not a problem. The thing is, though, will they give you your hotel room key if they can't check you in? Because it's your hotel room key that acts as the express pass.
Ooh.
So, I know you're dropping off your luggage, but they're not going to give you a room key, will they?
I don't know.
Since you're not officially checked in.
Right.
So that's what I need help with from the comment box. If you know better, let me know. But I don't see how, since your hotel room key is your express pass, how they could give that to you early. Someone knows better than me. Let us know in the comments, please.
Yeah, I'm interested to know.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Very good. All right. Next one is from M. Or. Let's see.
Hold on. Before we leave, and also ask the people at the hotel you're staying at.
Oh, absolutely.
They would know better than me. Like maybe they have a method to do that. Maybe they have maybe they can hand you express passes. I don't know. But typically,
your reservation ticket that has a QR code on it or something like that. If they can't give you your actual pass, maybe there is a way to, show your reservation and be able to use it.
But in a general sense, it's your room key that's the express. So maybe they have a workaround.
Yeah.
They would know better, or maybe someone in the comment box will leave us a better answer too.
That's right.
Okay. Now on to the next one. Sorry.
Okay. Next one is from M. Or. Let's see. My mom and I are planning a trip for December 1st for my birthday. Happy birthday. It's coming up. Let's see. Are the pre-shows back for the rides? My mom has never been. And when would those pre-shows be shown?
Okay. So, yes, the pre-shows are pretty much back.
Yeah.
Now, however, regardless of pandemic or pre-pandemic, a lot of time the crowd levels in the park that day dictates the pre-shows. like if it's a very light day, people are going through the queue so fast they really don't do the pre-shows. The pre-shows are there to kind of pulse people, you know. It's so busy, so we entertain people here, and that gives the chance, you know, for people ahead of them to go and experience the ride. And then now the pre-show's over, so you pulse further on. So a lot of times, like just give MIB for example.
Right.
You know, sometimes they do that little show there.
True.
You know, talking about the facility, and they do the little elevator thing. But a lot of times, like since the queue is so quick, people just walk through.
Gotcha.
So the pre-shows are back, but whether or not you will experience them still in question, depending on if the queue is so busy they're pulsing people, or if the queues are so low that people are just walking straight through.
Okay. All right. Next one is from Becca. Can you do a video on things to do in International Drive?
I often get suggestions. Not, you know, the little box on myrixflix.com. You go down to submit a question. I also accept video ideas. I like that one.
Absolutely. There's a lot of cool, fun, you know, touristy things to do down there.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good video to make.
Yeah, and we have some history on that.
Yeah, we do.
That,
I could share
that drive, you
share
know,
a few
some
things.
Yeah,
little personal RixFlix stuff.
Yeah, and Nikki stuff too.
Yeah, you too. I had some stuff for history before you there.
So did I. I
Oh,
had a history
well.
before you.
Oh my goodness. But I included that just to let you guys know I do accept video ideas for both channels.
Yes.
RixFlix and Rix Road Trips.
Yeah, we've got some excellent ones for both.
Yeah, so just go to myrixflix.com, scroll down to the bottom of the homepage to submit your questions for this segment or a video suggestion. Where we at?
All right. Number 6. Okay. So you didn't put the name again.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
That
Sorry about
happens.
that. Okay. So
That
number
happens.
6 is what will happen to your car if you leave it in the Universal parking garage overnight. My party and I plan to Universal, hitting up the bars at City Walk and getting a cab or an Uber back to our hotel and collecting our car the following day. Would there be a fee or would it be towed away?
Nikki, before I put this on the list, I asked you about it. You had the answer.
Okay, so from what I remember, because this had been asked before, is that if you tell security that you are leaving your car and that you need to take an Uber because you've consumed too much, that I'm pretty sure it's okay.
I have the answer here. It was, you were correct.
Okay, good.
But you go ahead and keep
Yeah,
talking,
so-
and I'll get the actual.
Yeah, because I know Universal does not want you, taking any chances.
They want you to be safe.
They want you to be safe.
Yes.
So essentially, just let security know.
So if you need to leave your car in the garage overnight, you can do so for 24 hours. We want everyone to get home safe, says Universal.
That's good.
They do advise you speak to a security person. So I think they might have a form for you to fill out just so that they know what's happening, and
They have a record of it.
Yeah, and you can feel a little better about your car and everything. So,
Yep.
Yes. You don't have to. There won't be a charge or anything. They want you to get home safe. So.
Good thing to know.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good
Especially
question to ask.
considering getting close to the holidays and New Year's and everything. A lot of people might need to know that.
Yes. And even, Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
All right. And here's the last one.
Oh, just a regular Friday, Saturday night at City Walk.
That's true. All right. Number 7 is from Sam.
Last question.
Yes, this is the last question. Is the Grinch character breakfast part of the holiday celebrations this year?
No.
Oh, you got an answer.
I did get an answer on that as well.
Darn it.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
No Grinch character breakfast. Sorry.
All right.
Hopefully next year.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
this year, no.
Now we know.
And knowing's half the battle.
It is.
All right, that's going to do it for today's weekly roundup. Again, as always, thanks for joining us.
That's right. Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching RixFlix. And now it's time to relax.